Hey, come on in to compare notes on life and its many elements and surprises. I'm Ellen, here to share one short tutorial at a time. Come on, let's go, for this is about us, about you, for you.
Hey, you're here. Welcome. In this short notes on life tutorial, in this episode, it's all about what do you think and how, and what's this lateral thinking anyway? How do you benefit? What's it do? Come on, let's go and find out. Every thought process, every thought process has an undertow. That's your subconscious. And above all other aspects or elements, it wants one thing for you, its owner, to be nice and safe. And therefore, without, of course, you being fully aware of this, it will try and steer you, direct you towards the familiar, the well-known, the path that's been tried and tested and well-traveled. This, then that, in a certain sequence. Outcome, probably that. Variations always possible depending on outcome, probably this or that. But please, says your subconscious, follow me along this way, along this way. Now, if you are dissatisfied with this and plan to do it in a new way, in a different way, because you do not like the outcome, the previous outcome, chances are you feel inner resistance. That'll be your good old subconscious jumping up and down, waving the danger flag. Don't go there! Don't go there! Unfamiliar territory, not been tried and tested. Who knows what's there? Who knows, indeed. If you give in, everything becomes then easier. You feel inner calm return, and you go the familiar path with maybe the familiar outcome. Because you see, this thought process is the so-called vertical thinking, which goes along these familiar path lines, these familiar to be expected almost elements, and maybe also to be expected outcome. But then you arrive at this. Do what you did, get what you got. This is not necessarily a bad thing, mind. There is such a thing. We all know and revere and love it. There's tradition. The same old, in the best of ways. You can rely on it. It has a continuity. It goes on from generation to generation. This is the way we present something or celebrate or do something. Awesome tradition. But if it's another process altogether, say you are sorely in need of a change of work or scenery or place to live because you are dissatisfied with these elements, and these are big elements in your life, then the path well traveled will get you to what I just showed you on the images. Do what you did, get what you got. So there comes in the lateral thinking, which can take quite some courage, because you have to resist that inner voice of your subconscious waving the danger flag and take the path well less traveled, not tried and tested. Maybe there's not a path at all. That's also a saying, a Buddhist saying. I think it's from Lao Tse. Don't hold me to that. A path will appear by you walking on it. It's true. It's totally true. So there you get the lateral thinking. Let's explore the elements and the benefits as opposed to the vertical, also known as the linear sequential way of thinking, the lateral. Element 1. Avoid, don't even accept the obvious. 2. Be aware of the weight and the consequence of the seemingly simple little word but. It spells condition, objection, the necessity of choosing. Replace it by and. See what I mean? Immediately it opens up a much wider field of possibility, of new ways to try out. Also, don't go for this pre-cooked, pre-planned pattern of this and that followed by, and probably leading to. Avoid it. Don't go there. Benefits. If you do this lateral way, you'd refresh your thought process, thereby helping your brain to think better, firing connections between neurons, new connections, making you a better, stronger thinker. Then there's lots more. We'll have to meet again, gladly. Here we are. And now you know that there's quite a bit more to this process of thinking than you might think. Before I go, 2 things. 1, meet you again, sort of here-ish, next time. Sorted, deal. 2, quickly back to the vertical, same old trusted way of thinking that your subconscious wants to guide you towards for your safety's sake. It's known under another name, probably you've heard this. It's the safety box way of thinking. Now there's a bit of a problem with safety box. It's simply this. In all of your life, on the whole of the planet and probably the whole of the universe, there is no such thing as absolute and total and complete safety. Just remember, that's right, there is no box. See you next time.